Hi everyone, and welcome back to our Not So Very challenge. Most of the kids are getting ready for school, but Aurora is going to be finally staying home today. I still don't have the homeschooling mod. I had one that was pretty perfect, I think by Kawaii Stacy, but the actual homeschooling bit does not work, so I'm gonna have to stop her manually so she's busy on the PC until these two have to go to school. Oh, I just caught Sienna being mean to Jay. Why were you mean to him? I think you need to apologize, but I also think that she's kinda getting a little bit angry that he is all good with Aurora. But speaking of Sienna, it is actually her birthday today. I literally can't believe that. So she's gonna be a teenager, actually a preteen, because I finally want to try out that mod and I cannot wait to see what she's gonna look like. But it is time to let go of your politics show because she's currently watching that. You need to go to school for your final day and I need to keep an eye on Aurora so she doesn't go. I need to cancel this and I know that's gonna affect her performance, but I'm just gonna bump it up manually just by a bit every day. But Mentina, I am focusing on the kids mostly, but this still is her challenge. She did find a new element. I don't think it's really a new one though. But Mentina, how are you doing? Let's check in on your skills. Just before I started recording, she actually reached level 9 mischief finally because she was on 100%, but it just didn't carry over for some reason. And her logic is on 39%, so I'm really hoping she's gonna max this in this episode. So we have at least one goal out of the way. And she works in 2 hours. And Aurora is being good doing her schoolwork on the PC. I'm just gonna queue up a few more things so she's actually learning her skills at home because she still can't go to school. This is also something that I wanted to talk about. So she grew these antennas because the sunlight is bothering her. She's not really adjusting to the planet that well because she's not really supposed to be here, which is something Mentina figured in her research. But she also figured out that if she made some kind of specific serum and Aurora drank that relatively regularly, maybe things will be a bit better. But there's still a lot of research that needs to be done about that, and Mentina is working really hard to make that happen. But she also does need to work on those like book series and everything so Aurora can actually live freely and happily, which is still not happening because Mentina is so busy. So I feel like Aurora's real proper life will start super late, which is really sad. But it's time for Mentina to go to work, and since it is Sienna's birthday, I really don't want to lose any extra time, so I'm gonna send her alone. So Mentina is off to work. I'm gonna make her work really hard, and Aurora is still working really hard on her homeschooling. But while she's doing that, this is actually a good opportunity to talk about her and Sienna and their weird little relationship, why they hate each other so much. Because Sienna, even though they're sisters, Sienna cannot stand Aurora, and it's not only because Aurora is like so different. I really painted that picture like so poorly. Sienna just looks absolutely terrible if you look at it that way. But she doesn't hate Aurora because Aurora is different. That's absolutely not the thing. She just hates that everyone is treating Aurora so different because Sienna doesn't believe in aliens. She doesn't believe in anything occult. So she just thinks that her sister was born sick in some way, which is like totally fine, but she thinks that her mom made up this entire alien story so that will make Aurora feel better and everything. So she just thinks that everyone is trying to cater to Aurora, who's even thinking about aliens right now. That's perfect. But she just hates that everyone is like pretending to live in this fantasy world, which is just not true. Even though it actually is, Sienna is totally in the wrong here. She just hates that everyone is treating Aurora like she's special, even though she's apparently totally normal. So that's kind of where the main conflict is coming from. I don't think I've ever addressed that, so Sienna just kind of looked kind of racist there for a couple of episodes. I'm sorry, I did not really think of that. So that is the main conflict. And seeing her room actually reminded me that I don't think you've seen Jay's updated room since he became a teen. Well, technically preteen because I just switched into that as well. So here is his updated room. It has a lot of pink now because don't forget, Jay actually has this preference of liking pink, which I did not realize while I was giving him his makeover and everything. But I think at some point I did say that I'm gonna include it in his room, so I did that here. So let me know, what do you think? I also gave him an easel because he was really creative as a toddler. He doesn't really have any preferences for painting or anything, but I remember he was quite a creative toddler and I guess a child. I did say that maybe he could be a creative sim because I didn't really know what to do with him, so we'll see if he uses that ever. And Sienna, what are you off to do? You're off to hide under the covers. I don't think she likes the thunderstorm, that's fair enough. But she did really well at school, so you can just relax for the rest of the day because you are the birthday girl today. Hopefully she's not gonna get into some trouble with Aurora though, which I need to give her a performance boost. I said I would do that. So there we go, she did have a good homeschooling day, so I just kind of need to do that manually, I just can't forget. Well, I am kind of realizing it is Sienna's birthday today, but does that mean that Manu aged up as well? Oh, he has! I need to give you the preteen trait as well. Well, and a makeover too. But does that mean the triplets will age up too? Oh, they will age up today, so you're all sharing a birthday. We could have a big birthday party here at the house. But Aurora will either have to be wearing her disguise, which is kind of wearing her out quite a bit, or stay in her room the entire evening while everyone is having fun. I don't know if she would really like that. Oh, what are you doing with Sienna now? Okay, you're just chatting. Maybe even try to be nice. Can you say anything? You can apologize. Because Aurora is nice. It's just Sienna that's being really stubborn. Oh, and I don't remember this. Sienna has a violin in her inventory. That will kind of be a fitting hobby for her, even though she's going to be a child for like maybe 2-3 more hours. You know what? It's fine. She's busy watching her politics shows or whatever. She's dreaming about her bright future as a powerful leader, so I'm just going to leave her to it. But as a powerful, smart politician, she's not getting scammed by Bess. What are you even doing trying to scam a child? Go away. Well, while I'm waiting for Martina to come back from work, I might as well actually go and give Manu that makeover before the birthday. Oh my god, I just remembered. Yeah, Boots is his father, and I did check what happened with Boots, and apparently he got in an argument with a chicken of all things, and that's how he died. So, rip Boots, you will be missed, but apparently he's not very good with animals, which is super ironic because he was an Animal Crossing sim, but okay, whatever. I'm a little bit unsure about his skin details. I don't want to spend forever on this makeover, but this is, I'm pretty sure, what Boots had, so he got that from him, but it's like so alpha. Like, yeah, I mostly do alpha hair, but this is a little bit too much, honestly, especially for a preteen, keep that in mind. So I think I'll just switch it. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. I just switched it to the V skin. I just need to give him his eyelashes back on another layer. And now your GS Shine. Oh my god, I get so lost in layers sometimes. Even these organizers don't help me at all. That is his face. I'm just gonna give him some nicer lips. And there we go, that's Manu as a preteen. Maybe I could just round his face out a little bit. He doesn't look very young, does he? Well, probably because of the muscle as well, so I should probably shrink that just... Okay, that's scary. Never mind, never mind. Oh, and he also aged up loyal and a cat lover, so he should definitely, by that logic, be like best friends with Jay. They have basically the same traits. Well, actually, I don't know what his traits are. I know that he's loyal, but I don't know about the other one. Is that bad? Like, I don't know. Essentially my own child's traits, but okay, whatever. This is Manu, so let me know, what do you think of him? Oh my god, I just noticed we have this little stray here sleeping in a shirt. He's so cute, Hunter. Do you think Martina would be mad if Jay just went and adopted this dog? I can't just leave him. It's like literally raining and everything. I feel so bad. He's so cute. Let's just take the dog. We have plenty of room. Even though the house is looking like kind of small for such a big dog. But whatever, Jay can actually walk him every day. And Martina is back from work, probably witnessing this and thinking, what did I get myself into? Adopting this boy. Because he's just going to be bringing animals all the time. I didn't think I would get them a dog, but I just can't resist this. There we go, all for friendship. I need to hurry this up because I need to do Sienna's birthday and invite everyone over. Luckily I have a cake ready already. But you should enjoy taking care of the dog, and I'm gonna go actually take care of Aurora. Did you just break the observatory? I feel like that was you. Okay, great. I'm gonna take care of her because she's probably gonna be spending a lot of time in her room during this birthday. Why is the toilet on fire? Were you pooping fire just now? Like, what even was that? Were you that angry that flames are coming out of you? I think that might be the joke here, but it's honestly a bit freaky. Anyway, yeah, I think that's a good sign to just send her upstairs to be busy in her room, because I don't think it's a good idea to have her around for the birthday, honestly, which is a bit sad. And Jay is giving Hunter a bath. I'm gonna rename the dog. I just don't really have any ideas right now. I need to focus on Sienna. She's just dancing here by herself. It's her birthday. We need to invite everyone. let's start this gathering first of all. Aurora, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to lock you in your room. Anyway, people are here, so let's all go here and get the birthday happening immediately because it's already 10 p.m. But luckily we have a cake, so that's a lifesaver. Sienna, you should blow out your candles. Jay, why are you cooking? What are you doing? Don't ruin this, please. But okay, Sienna is blowing out her candles, about to be a preteen. Everything is quite happy here. All of her friends are here and she's not bothered by her little sister, so she's really quite happy about that. Are you going outside to age up? That is frustrating, but she entered her preteen years. Welcome, Sienna Berry, to being a preteen. I'm so excited to see what she's gonna look like. And I need to give her a trait. She is supposed to be romantic and a snob next, right? Well, I don't think it's really time for romance. She only just aged up to a preteen, so I'm gonna make her a little snob. She likes what she likes and what she dislikes, she makes it quite clear. So I would say that snob is really right for her. And I do need to give her the serial romantic aspiration, but she's not really working on that. She's not even having really much interest in romance currently, but that's probably going to change once she starts high school. So let's immediately go into cast because I'm desperate to see her. Well, it's not really a big surprise that she does look a lot like Akira and not that much like Mentina. We kind of knew that already from her child appearance, but I will mess with a few things. I'm usually really against messing with genetics, but I kind of got over that because I just want my Sims to look nice. So preteen would not have hips like this, so I'm gonna shrink them for now because like what? And please don't hate me for this, but I will change some things on her face just because, I mean, look, Mentina had a child with a Townie. Townies have really sus genetics. So I just made some really small adjustments. I hope you don't mind. Maybe the chin is a tiny bit big now though. I hope you don't mind some changes. I usually always hated doing this before, but I just want my Sims to look nice. And sometimes the game is just not really letting that happen. But anyway, let's start with the skin details. She does have a lot of them already that she inherited from her parents or that she had before, which I absolutely love. I think MCC is doing that, so that's quite nice. What is this though? Oh, that's like her main skin. That's probably coming from Akira since it doesn't have a custom thumbnail, so it must be some kind of male CC, but it's working on her, so I'm gonna keep that. These are the under eyes. I feel like she looks kind of old with them, but since this layer is empty now, I might as well actually give her this nose overlay. I think Mentina has that, so she looks at least a little bit like Mentina because she's pretty much mostly just Akira now. Oh, she inherited this smirk from Mentina. I love that. Her hair was kind of medium-ish length, so I kind of need to keep that, right? Oh, this is so pretty, but maybe once she gets a little bit older, she does need to grow her hair out first. I'm kind of thinking this because it really feels like a preteen hair, and she had these mint eyes. I usually go for these G15s, but they don't really have a nice mint shade, and I'm not going to put any actual makeup on her yet because it's a bit too soon, but I will give her some slightly more red lips just so they look a little bit more natural. So it's not necessarily even makeup, it's just she looks a little bit more alive. And gold looks so good on her. I'm pretty sure I have a full outfit in mind, so I really hope it's gonna work. I think I made her hips also a tiny bit too narrow, so I'm just going to expand them a little bit. There we go, that looks a little bit better. So that is her preteen appearance, and she actually does look so young. And she looks so tiny as well. She's so pretty. But let me show you all of the outfits. So this is her other everyday look. Formal, athletic, sleepwear, party look, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think these outfits are appropriate for a preteen? Maybe some things are not really, but I just don't really have that much stuff for preteens, but I feel like she's absolutely stunning, and I don't know, I'm just really happy that she aged up, and she's so pretty. Like, look at her, she is an icon already, and we did not even start her story yet. And also, let's look at the dog that we just randomly adopted. I did rename the dog to T. Again, first mint thing that crossed my mind. I really wanted to give this poor dog a real proper nice name, but I kind of messed up. But at least it's not toothpaste. Here is Sienna in game, horrified because she's outside in a thunderstorm, just Go inside, enjoy your birthday. Oh my god. People are having cake without you. Well, I think Jay is just being rude. Why don't you say hello to Manu? He is the same age as you are now. Oh, and she can still console him about the death. Well, both of you are a little bit older now, a little bit more mature. I hope at least they're talking about death as well. Oh, but how's Aurora feeling? She's been in her room alone for like forever. She's also getting kind of hungry. You do have that disguise, so you can just disguise yourself and then maybe grab some cake. I don't think Sienna will be really happy that you're eating her birthday cake, but oh well. Oh, Mentina, you really should stop dancing. Oh my god, you have so much stuff to do. Go work on your logic. Oh, and we actually have Summerfest today, and the weather is actually quite lovely. Oh, and don't forget to contact the aliens. They've been ghosting her for so long. Mentina, are you eating cake for breakfast? I don't know why Sims are so obsessed with cake. That is so upsetting. Oh, and I just noticed that Aurora actually does want to become friends with Curtis. So seeing all the kids around the house really made her feel something. It actually made her feel quite a lot. But actually, speaking of all the kids, none of them still aged up. They probably should. I feel like Manu was also a day late when it comes to aging up, so I guess I'm not too worried. And Sienna dislikes alternative music. That kind of makes sense. She is a snob. She probably only likes classical music or something, and it's not even because she likes it. She just thinks that is the proper, right, elegant thing to do. So yeah, sure. And Mentina is finally doing at least something useful. She is working on her mischief skill, which is really behind. Well, you know what? I just realized that Aurora is bothered by sunlight, and I just sent her outside on the sunniest, brightest, hottest day we've had in this series. So hopefully she's not suffering too much. She's actually wearing a lot of like really long sleeves in her outfits and everything to avoid the sun. So I don't know, if going outside at least a little bit should be okay. She's having fun at least. But Sienna left immediately. She just does not even want to be around. And how are you two doing on a walk actually? Oh, I think they're just coming back, or they're just walking around the house. But at least they're going around. It's actually such a beautiful area to walk in. It gives Jay something extra to do, so he's not really thinking about his past and everything. Oh my god, Mentina is very close. I do want her to have an actual Summerfest. I even wanted to invite her friends over because we've not seen really anyone today, but I really want her to reach logic. And finally, Mentina has mastered her logic skill. So we are one step closer to completing her generation. And by one step, I mean literally the first step that we've done. So I'm really happy that she's making some progress. But the kids need to get ready for school, and you are having a hot dog for breakfast. Oh, and I just noticed that Stefan looks a little bit different here. So these three have actually aged up. I don't really want to give them makeovers right now, so I'll probably do that for the next time, but it's quite exciting that she has a lot of preteen friends now. And also, while I'm still here on Sienna, she did age up with some new traits. So she has a really strong charisma presence. She's a potential super parent, which is super interesting considering everything. She's a gifted author, so she's really good at writing, which is probably really good for her future career. She can't really do any handiness. It's not for her. Makes sense. She also can't do any gardening. She's a struggling athlete. All the difficult physical stuff is not for her, but she's super smart and super charismatic, and also super late to school. Go to school. Mentina does work today, and she works in about 50 minutes, so let's have you really quickly go spy on the neighborhood, so you use up every minute of that to work on your mischief. And meanwhile, Aurora is getting ready to start her homeschooling, so she's gonna be quite busy the entire day. Angel wants to try for a baby again. Angel, I don't know how many kids she has. I don't think she has a lot actually. I think she's just not having any luck when it comes to trying for babies, but she is obsessed with children. That is so interesting. I guess try for that baby. Oh, and she's feeling very playful, but she needs to go to work in 10 minutes. That is so annoying because this is the perfect mood for gaining some mischief. But I will join her for work today because I kind of miss going with her. And this is absolutely perfect. We have collection day today. The laboratory is running low on supplies. Well, I'm running low on elements. I still need 2 rare ones. You'll need to collect more specimens in order for the lab to continue research. Keep your eyes peeled, but not too peeled. And you need to search the alien crater. Well, I feel like people at work are starting to suspect something when it comes to aliens, because aliens are starting to be brought up more and more at work. And I don't really know how Martina is feeling about all of this, since her research is still only just a theoretical idea, so she's not quite ready for aliens to be out there yet, because she knows if they were publicly talked about now, the lab would just experiment on them. And that would probably include Aurora, and she does not want her co-workers to poke and prod around her daughter. Oh, and wasn't I actually saving up for the wormhole generator? So that's why we have a lot of collectibles. I was wondering why was I doing that, but I kind of forgot. But yeah, she can also make that generator, so that would be really useful for her research, because currently she is only relying on aliens to actually abduct her so she could talk to them in person. Well, except that one time they raided her house. That was really strange. What's with the alien crater thing though? Where do I see that? Oh, right, it's these things. Okay, let's collect that. So remember when we had those aliens randomly infiltrate the lab? They must have done something, left some debris or something, so these weird things started growing around. Oh, and she found a dead alien. So some microbes or whatever actually probably grew in these grounds but couldn't survive, which is also, I guess, a good bit of research. Maybe don't report that to the lab though. Just keep it for yourself. And can I invent that generator yet? Oh, you need uncommon metals and crystals. I thought she needed the common ones. I still love it when she uses Berry Blast. It is so cool. Well, that's kind of lame. She needs to discuss work with Adeline. That's not Adeline. Where is she? Oh my god, she got old. She's an elder now. It's crazy that her friends are becoming elders. Why is so sad? Is it because you're getting old? No promotion, but it was a really good work day. I forgot to have her contact the aliens this morning. That's actually kind of good, because now I can start doing it in the evening. So go contact the aliens, and Aurora is playing chess up here. That is so cute. You want to play 3 games of chess anyway? Oh, I could have actually had Martina do that with you while she still needed logic. That would have been a nice bonding thing. I forgot I had this. Oh no, it's happening again. We have aliens in the house. We have a heavily pregnant alien in the house. Oh, it's actually the same aliens. I remember these people. Are these, well, not people, aliens, but are they gonna like become family friends now or something? Both of the kids actually left upstairs. It's too late. Jay is gonna see this happening. I can't really keep this from the kids. I wonder if all of them are from the same planet. I mean, I know they technically are. All of them are from Sixam, but since they're all different colors, maybe all of them are from different planets, and this is like a little alien council. And I mean, since Aurora is purple, she seems kind of rare. Her representation is missing from this council. Maybe they're trying to recruit her. Who knows? She is a bit young for that though. Aurora is having a really good time. She's making some friends finally, even though they're all adult strangers, but she'll take anything at this point. And Sienna is just having a bath away from everything. She doesn't want to deal with that. She just thinks, okay, it's some kind of support group for Aurora's illness. Fair enough. I just don't want to be included with all of that alien talk. Well, it looks like most of the aliens are leaving and Aurora is just chilling doing her homework. It is kind of getting late, so I might as well actually send the other ones away. Maybe she would be feeling a little bit insecure because she's the only one who has these unusual antennas. But keep in mind that all of these adult aliens that she met, they're not on Earth all the time. They're just visiting sometimes. So they don't really have these warmities. Well, except this one. I don't know what her deal is. But once Martina is done with at least some of her other goals, she can start working on that serum, that potion that will help Aurora to, well, just live a little bit better and not develop any of these unregular things that she's not supposed to have. All of the first generation aliens would have to drink that, but then eventually if Aurora ever has alien children, they will probably just be fine. So it's just first gen aliens that are kind of unlucky have to have that medicine, and then everything else onwards is okay. But anyway, she completed her homework, so she should definitely sleep. Oh no, the aliens did come back. Actually, some new ones. I've never met this one, so say hello to Brady. Yeah, I think most of them are coming back. Well, while she's hanging out, how is Martina's mischief going? She's actually on 74%. She could actually max that one today as well. I feel like she's actually really the only purple one, so maybe I was onto something. Maybe they do want to recruit her. Sienna wants to flirt with Stefan. First, she wanted to make friends with him, but now she wants to flirt. But let's deal with the fire. I knew this would happen. I had Jay make some breakfast. He is helping. Why is there so many tiny sparkles everywhere. Did you see that? What's happening? I'm so confused. Oh my god. But Mentina, how about you actually make the breakfast? Because apparently Jay is still not really able to. Why are you so sad? Because we had to spend so much money and your pretty things are gone? She is materialistic, so she's probably heartbroken that stuff got destroyed, but we did replace it. Stop it, that's just exaggerating. Oh, but she's terrified while cooking. Hopefully that's not increasing the chances of a fire, of course. I knew it. Literally as I said it, it happened. That's ridiculous. Oh, you can extinguish that with the freeze ray. I definitely want to see that happening. It's a little bit underwhelming. And the kitchen got destroyed again. I'm so angry. She's losing so much money. That's so annoying. Can you tell me what do you want? You want to try for a baby? Yeah, try for a baby. I do not care. Anyway, go to work alone and hopefully you'll get that promotion despite feeling so miserable. And I was so right about her being really close with animals. Both of them came over by themselves, so she might as well actually interact with them. So at least she's not like fully alone all the time at home. And Jay wants to invite Ashlyn over. Oh, I don't know if I should because Sienna is first of all feeling very angry and Aurora was not ready for a visit, so she's not in her disguise. So I'm gonna have to cancel. I'm sorry. Well, honestly, the real reason is because they didn't give them a makeover yet, so I really don't want to see all of them looking like this. But I do need to do that for the next episode because she still does want to flirt with Stefan. Oh, and Aurora is doing homework in Sienna's room. They're basically doing homework together and their relationship is improving because of that. That is interesting. How about we do some apologizing again? Even though Sienna's feeling so tense, I don't think she'll be really in the mood for that. Oh my god, yeah, while these two are doing that, let me just check on Mentina. Oh, she's not really close to that promotion and she's feeling quite miserable at work. These two are still chatting. Are you being a little bit mean? She might be just teasing her because she's her annoying little sister. That kind of makes sense. But they are slowly getting over their relationship. I guess all it took was Sienna getting a little bit older and caring a bit less. When they were both children, I guess she also saw Aurora as a bit of competition. I don't think they'll ever really be friends necessarily because Sienna is not really willing to participate in this entire little imagination that she is a special alien not from this planet, even though she's actually just sick, which is not true. Maybe they won't really hate each other that much, which is super interesting because they were throwing punches in the last episode and now they're kinda okay. No, T is running away, all because you're fighting with toothpaste. Well, I hope you'll come back. Imagine how heartbroken Jay would be if you just went away forever. Please don't do that. Oh, and Mentina is back from work, but she didn't get a promotion. That is really annoying. But Sienna actually seems to be the first one to notice that T is gone, so how about you be the one who posts the thing about the missing pet? Hopefully T will be found really quickly so Jay doesn't get even more upset. He's feeling so grim. So for his sake, I hope T will be back home really quickly. So that should help. Sienna's alert should have everyone on the lookout for T. But I am noticing that Mentina is about to max her mischief skill. No, she stopped while she's 1% away. Are you serious? No, I do not think so. Come back right this second. Oh, actually, she stopped because she is going to investigate the strange light. She is getting abducted, so I feel like that's a really good reason to pause her mischief really quickly. Oh, and of course, Sienna is asleep, so she's absolutely clueless to that alien abduction. So it's impossible to convince her that it really happened because everyone in the household saw it except her. And Mentina is finally coming back, so hopefully that was an interesting visit from the aliens. Oh, and Sienna actually did wake up, but she was in the bathroom, so she didn't see it again. But I really need you to do that one last % of mischief, then maybe it'll be a good idea to start writing your paper because you're feeling really excited about that abduction. Aliens, awesome. She's feeling super focused as well. Just complete that one last %. Oh no, is it happening again? She's freaking out about something. I really hope that was just something else. Maybe she was complaining about being stinky, but she finally completed not only the mischief skill, but also her aspiration. I forgot about that. That is really brilliant. But now I'm getting really concerned that she's actually, oh, I think she might be. Time to finish the nursery. Mentina, we do not have the nursery. We don't need a nursery. Oh no, I'm getting so upset. This was an episode of a lot of progress, maybe too much progress. She was a little bit too enthusiastic at that alien abduction, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if you want to see what happens with that alien baby and if honestly we're gonna keep it or just send it away after it's born, you can click the next episode right here. And if that episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while you wait. I need to get away from this household because I'm currently very upset with Mentina.